Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you all are fine. So in this particular video we are going to look at what is Microsoft Office and what are the core components of MS Office. So in your interview and from your exams point of view, this is very important topic, so make sure that you have a very clear picture in your mind that what is MS Office and what are its basic components and what they actually mean. So Microsoft Office is also abbreviated as MS Office or simply Office, and it is a family, it is a whole group of application softwares. So when I said that it's a group of application softwares, what I basically mean, there are there is a basic type of software which is called as application software, right? So system softwares are those softwares which are already built in your computer, in your operating system, and application softwares are those which you install in your PC, in your laptop, in your mobile phones for for the fulfillment of your need. So Microsoft is an application software which can be used by students, which can be used by employees, and for everyone who is working online, right? So Microsoft Office is an application software, and it was first of all announced by Bill Gates on August 1988. So this is according to Wikipedia. You can also read on some different platforms on Google that this was first announced in 1990. So this was the basic duration, that is from 1988 to 1990. Right now, as far as its core components are concerned, these are the basic components. Apart from these components, you can also see and look some other components as well, but these are some main components. So we will look into the details of each and every one by one. So here comes Microsoft Word. So if you have MS Office installed in your PC or in your laptop, then you can see that this is the icon of Microsoft Word, and Microsoft Word is basically a word processor. And as I said that it is a word processor, so what I basically mean that it can be used to process word, it can be used to edit and create your word documents, right? So you can essentially create resumes, cover letters, you can even write books in it, you can write letters, you can write stories in it, even you can select the layout of your page and all this stuff. So Microsoft Word is a word processor, and its first version was released in 1983. Now with the passage of these core components, we will look at the file extension for each of the components. So make sure that in the variants that were before Word 2007 and earlier, the extension used was .doc. So MS Office has later variants from 2007 to onwards, which has the add-on X. So you will see .docx, .pptx, .xlsx. So these file extensions are for those variants which were from 2007 to onwards. So the file extension for 2007 and onwards is .docx, but for the previous variants it is .doc. Next comes Microsoft Excel. So if you are preparing for an interview that is related to some type of computer work, or for your account purpose, or for clerical staff, Microsoft Excel is very important and it does hold a very significant value. So Microsoft Excel is basically a spreadsheet editor, and you can create salary budgets, salary sheets, you can create and you can calculate discount sheets, you can calculate the students results, and all this in Microsoft Excel. You only need to create formulas uh, once for the whole time, and then you can use all these formulas for the rest of your data. So Microsoft Excel makes our lives easy by helping us to analyze and sort out our data in much easier form. So its first version was released in 1987 for Windows and in 1985 for Mac operating system. Now as far as its extension is concerned, as I already told you that for previous variants the extension used was .xls, but for 2007 and onwards the extension that we use now is to .xlsx. As for Word we use .docx, we use .xlsx for Microsoft Excel. Now here comes Microsoft PowerPoint. So Microsoft PowerPoint is a presentation program, and we can essentially create slideshows, we can create presentations, we can add animations, slideshows, and all this in Microsoft PowerPoint. So it's a very interesting tool, and if you are working in any firm or if you are a student, then you can add life to your presentations by using Microsoft PowerPoint. And it has a built-in templates which we can use. Even we can customize them, we can change the text, we can change fonts, the colors and the designs and all this stuff. So Microsoft PowerPoint first version was released in 1987, but that was for only Macintosh computers. Now as we discuss about the file extension, the extension which we use from 2007 to onwards, the extension used is .pptx, but for the previous and the earlier variants, that was .ppt. Now here comes the next, which is Microsoft OneNote. So Microsoft OneNote is a platform, or it's a core component of MS Office, which we can use for taking notes. So overall, Microsoft OneNote is a note taking program, right? So it gathers handwritten notes, it gathers typed notes, it can collect your drawings, your screen clippings, your screenshots, and audio commentaries, your audio files as well. So Microsoft OneNote is a one single platform where you can essentially create and take all the notes which we can use later on in your next projects. So its first variant was released in 2003. As far as its extension is concerned, it essentially depends upon the variant and the platform on which you are using Microsoft OneNote. So if you are using the Windows version of OneNote 2010 and later, the file extension is .1. Now if you are using the Mac variant, then the file extension will be .1 pkg package. And if you are using mobile variants, then it will depend whether you are using smartphone, iPhones or Android, then extension will vary as per the platform and as per your device. So here comes the next, which is Microsoft Outlook. So Microsoft Outlook is a personal information management software system, and it is offered from Microsoft. And you can create and send emails, and you can communicate with your clients and other peers and fellows without directly going to the browser. All you need to do is to simply open Outlook from your task pane, or you can directly go to the Outlook and communicate through emails. And by using Microsoft Outlook, you will not need to go to the browser and then go to the email section and then create an email. So Microsoft Outlook makes our lives easy by helping us to communicate with others directly and in much efficient and effective manner. So apart from email sending and receiving functionality, Outlook also offers some other functions such as calendaring, task managing, contact managing, note taking. Also you can create log of journals, web browsing and all the news aggregations. So as far as its release is concerned, if you are using Outlook online for storing emails, for storing contacts and calendar items and all this, then the extension used will be .pst. And if you are using Outlook offline for accessing data, then the extension used will be .ost. So again, it depends whether you are using Microsoft Outlook online or offline. Here comes the Microsoft Access, and this is a database management software, and again it is offered from Microsoft. And what happens here basically is that you can manage and analyze and sort bigger data in much easy form. And we use some sort of queries, and we can get different forms and different reports and different results of a single bigger data. So Microsoft Access helps you to analyze and look into the details and nitty-gritties of your bigger data in much easier form. Now as far as its initial release is concerned, that was for 31 years ago in November 1992. And for 2007 and later on variants, the extension used is .accessdb, that is database, and for the earlier variants that was .mdb or mde. Now let's look into the last one, which is Microsoft Publisher. Microsoft Publisher is somewhat related to Microsoft Word, but here is a basic difference. And the difference is, in Microsoft Word we emphasize on the composition of text, on the text writing and on proofreading, right? But in Microsoft Publisher, our main focus, our main emphasis is on page layout and the graphics and the designs. So in Microsoft Publisher, we'll look that how will the final result look like, how will the page layout look like. And in Microsoft Word, we are more focused on the text composition and we are more focused on proofreading. So this is the basic difference between the two. So as the name also indicates, that Microsoft Publisher is concerned with the publishing, what will be the output what will be the final output. So its initial release was 33 years ago, that is in 1991, and the file extension is very simple, that is .pub.pub, that is for .publisher. So this was all about MS Office, Microsoft Office. I hope you have got the clear picture in your mind that what is basically Microsoft Office and what are the extensions and what are the core components and why and for what purpose they are used. So if you are a student, or if you are employed in some office, or if you are self-employed, then for everyone, for each and every one of us who are somewhat related to the online world, MS Office does play a very crucial and significant role. So make sure that you know all the details of MS Office. Still, if you have any query or ambiguity, you can always drop a comment. And if you are new to this channel, then don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon as well. See you soon. Till then, Khuda Hafiz.